We are the power. We are the power in this country. We can bring this country down to its knees. We are the labor of this land. We are everything of this land.
The people of Soweto, a city of more than 1 million, work for the white city of Johannesburg, 10 kilometers away at the end of the line. South Africa has 9 million workers, and more than 7 million of them are black. Without black workers, white South Africa would grind to a halt, and the black workers know it.
We are the power. We are the power in this country. We can bring this country down to its knees. We are the labor of this land. We are everything of this land.
Black trade unions are a new threat to the government, more than the guerrillas in the bush. In the past year, more than 300 trade unionists have been arrested. Some are being held without charge. But strikes go on. There have been more than 400 in 2 years.
We have to form trade unions, Bafowethu, and that would be our only survival here in this country. The only force, the only power that we have is our hands, and the way we can exercise it is to decide on what we have decided now. Amanda!
You cannot separate trade union organization. You cannot draw a distinction between a trade union and a political organization. Both aspire to the same goal, liberation of the black man.
The workers believe they are on the same side as the guerrillas. The guerrillas say the workers are their strongest allies. The revolution, sings the ANC, belongs to the people and their leader. And who is he?
At the moment, Nelson Mandela seems to be the only hope. I mean, though his position is almost impossible, but the people are still hoping that it'll be possible for Nelson Mandela to come out of the island and lead the nation to further liberation.
Even students in Soweto, who weren't born when Nelson Mandela was sent to jail, see no alternative to Mandela.
We regard him as a people's leader.
The true, authentic people's leader.
We are fighting for a South Africa which can only be led by him. He is the only hope for this country. If the white man wants to save himself from the inevitable bloodbath.
In the end, the government must talk to the ANC. But when Foreign Minister Botha was asked by a British reporter would he meet Mandela, he said,
Why is that question important to you? If we are at this present moment, more than any other government before us, continuously talking with black leaders in this country, black leaders who have a right to criticize us, a right which they do not have in the rest of Africa at all, and you know that very well.
Because Nelson Mandela appears to be the black leader whom most black people would support.
It appears to be to you at this present juncture.
It appears to be to black people.
I've given you my answer. If it's not good enough for you, then it's up to you.
Will there ever be one man, one vote in South Africa?
No.
Isn't that why you are almost certain to be faced with a bloody war?
No, but there's not one man, one vote anywhere in
because
Africa.
20 million black people in your country
see, your
wish
problem
to have the vote.
It is no use. You keep on arguing about 20 million blacks. And I say to you that if that is your argument, you do not understand the situation.
That is not how the blacks see it, Minister.
And apparently you refuse to see that way. Now, I tell you, I'm giving you the facts. What concept have you got of Africa and the struggle of the Africans? What have you done for Africa? What have you done to Ghana, your glittering example of independence? Where is it today? Where is there freedom in Africa? Do you want this whole southern part to be overrun by this kind of thing? No newspapers, no freedom of expression. Why do you think things will develop differently here under a one-man, one system than it did in the rest of Africa? Who gives you the right to be intellectually dishonest?
Sir, all I am doing is putting to you what many black people we have spoken to have told us, and
Now-
they have said one
Now,
thing.
why don't you ask the black
They
people
wish
to whom
to
you
be
have spoken?
enfranchised.
Why don't you ask them? How would they compose their state? Why don't you then ask them to be frank and honest and sincere as we do from public platforms in this country?
There will be a one man, one vote in this country, and there will be a majority government in this country. But that majority government will accommodate everybody.
Led by?
Mandela.